Hey, I'm Seth, and today I'm unboxing the follow-up to one of the greatest wireless headphones of all time, the Sony WH-1000XM4s. And if you don't already know which headphones I'm talking about the Sony WH-1000XM4s. And no, if you're wondering, this isn't them, this is my old set of XM3s. Here are the XM4s, and I happened to get them a day early. So why don't we open up the Sony WH-1000XM4s and find out if they're a worthy improvement over the XM3s. But before we get into these, I want to give you all a huge thank you for tuning into today's video. Whether you came from my main channel or you just found me on YouTube somehow, thank you so much for being here, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. But I've got to say, for me personally, this is one of my most anticipated pieces of tech for 2020. This is a pair of headphones that I've been looking forward to for almost 2 years at this point, ever since the XM3s came out. So why don't I rip off this outer plastic and we'll take a quick look at the outside of the box. I'm not kidding, I've genuinely been really excited for these headphones. I can't wait to actually listen to them. I can't wait to have all the extra features. I'm stoked. So a majority of the outside of the box comes with this really nice matte textured finish, which feels really nice to the touch. Of course, the main image on the front of the box are the headphones themselves, which, let's be honest, look just like the XM3s. And then off to the side of the box, you've got Sony's logo, the name of the headphones, and then on the bottom, some information about the battery life, Bluetooth capabilities, and the fact that it has Alexa and Google Voice. Google Assistant is what I meant. I called it Google Voice, didn't I? Regardless, it's got all the smart assistants if you choose to use them. I don't usually use them on my headphones personally, but that's up to you. Then on the back of the box, you've got a ton of different information about the headphones themselves, and they also give you some links to download apps that can work with the headphones, like the Sony Headphones Connect app. I obviously already have that app because I have the XM3s, and other than an update, I think I should be pretty much good to go. I actually don't even know if I need to update the app. I'll check before we actually try and sync up the headphones, but I'm pretty sure it's already good. The Sony WH-1000XM4s released tomorrow, August 18th, for a retail price of $349, which, to be honest, is expensive, but it's pretty much in line with all of the other headphones that are just as premium and have just as many features. So why don't we finally pop this guy open and see it for the first time, because I haven't seen this in person yet and I'm stoked. So the first thing you'll see inside the box is the easy setup information. Download the app, power on your headphones. Great. Let's put this top part down. And then if you open up this flap, you'll see the headphone case itself. Now, I actually lost the headphone case for the XM3s, so from what I remember, this looks almost exactly the same as the XM3's headphone case, but I could be wrong. Underneath the headphone case, you've got some information about the headphones themselves, you've got the warranty information, and I believe the instruction manual as well. Or maybe that's just more warranty information. No, it's the reference guide. We've got the reference guide in here. But other than that, that's everything that's inside the box. Oof. Look at that. Looking sexy AF, man. I love these. I'm not blown away though. I mean, they look just like the headphones that I'm wearing right now, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Actually, my XM3s did break. You may be able to see that little crack right there, which I've heard is actually a pretty common problem. And I've heard that Sony did actually beef up the plastic around that area, so that wouldn't happen on the XM4s. That didn't sound good. But back to the unboxing. Before we actually get to the headphones themselves, let's pull out the cables that come with it, which I believe are an aux cable right here, and then also a airline adapter. From what I remember, it's the same accessories that came with the XM3s. Again, I lost those accessories too, so I don't remember for sure. And then it looks like the last accessory you've got inside the bag is the USB-C charger, but they do not give you a wall wart. You have to use your phone's charger or something like that. It's also really short, which is kind of a bummer. I wish they gave you a longer one, but it is what it is. But here they are, the Sony XM4s, looking really nice with some extra padding around the top and some beefier plastic hinges. Other than that though, the only real changes to the exterior of the headphones are changing the color of this logo right down here, moving some of the buttons around, adding a couple more mics, and then also adding a proximity sensor inside the left ear cup. They really do look very similar, but what makes these headphones special is the fact that they've got a bunch of new internal changes that should make the experience of wearing these headphones a little bit better. The first and most exciting change, at least for me, on the XM4s is the fact that you can now pair two different devices. On the XM3s, you could only have one device paired at a time, and for me, the time that I would be using these headphones the most is when I was working or traveling. And the problem that I would have most often is that I would be editing a video on my laptop and then get a call on my phone, or I'd be listening to music on my phone, and then I'd really quickly need to make a change or do something on my laptop, and I'd have to actually physically go into the Bluetooth settings every time I wanted to switch between devices and change it manually. But now it syncs up with two different devices, so if I'm working on my computer and then I get a call on my phone, I can automatically switch over without any issues. To be honest, that's a feature that Bose has had for years, and that's the reason why I even considered switching from my XM3s over to a pair of Bose, which I didn't end end up doing, but I was very, very close to doing. Now, to be honest, the reason why I didn't switch from my XM3s to a pair of Bose headphones was because the noise canceling was so excellent, and I've heard that it's gotten even better on the XM4s. In addition to multiple device pairing, you've got a feature called Speak to Chat, which allows you to actually put the headphones on and then start talking, and your music will hear it and automatically stop. And not only that, but it'll also allow for some mic pass-through so you can hear what's going on around you, so you can have short conversations with people without taking off your headphones. These headphones aren't turned on though, so I can't really hear anything because they already block out a huge amount of sound by just being on your ears. That being said, why don't we turn them on and pair them and see how they sound. So now they're connected to my phone. Let me really quickly check the app and see if there's any new features that I just didn't know about. There is actually an update. Great. Start setup and fully enjoy functions of the headphones. 360 reality audio setup. This is to optimize the 360 reality audio sound experience for you to enjoy an audio immersion experience as real as a live performance. Let's check it out. Try the sample music below to hear the difference. Let's do it. That's alright. Okay, let's hear 360 audio. It's better. That is cool though. I can hear it behind me and now in front of me. Okay, 360 audio is alright. Not mad at that. Oof. They sound great. It's still updating, so they don't have the newest software setting, but oof, they sound good. And the noise canceling on these sounds incredible. I mean, I can't say for sure if it sounds better than the XM3s yet because I haven't had a chance to actually test them out yet, but I will come out with a full review of these headphones in the next couple days and let you know really what my experience has been. Oh, this is cool. This was the setting that I was talking about where you could talk and it would pause the music and you could hear yourself. That's awesome. Another feature is that if you take off the headphones, they'll stop playing music. That's actually one of the reasons for this proximity sensor in the left ear cup. Comfort-wise though, they do feel really, really nice. Obviously it's a similar design, so it's going to feel similar to the XM3s, but they really did add more padding in the top, which I appreciated, and it felt like it was a little bit softer around my ears. I could just be imagining that, or they could have added more padding around the ears, I'm not 100% sure. Some other awesome features of the XM4s, which aren't really new from the XM3s, but are still there on the XM4s and are still just as great, are the 30-hour battery life and the 10-minute 5-hour charging, which I've got to say is a lifesaver when it comes to traveling. I never had any battery life issues with the XM3s, and I would expect that the XM4s are going to be just as good. One new feature that I'm actually really excited about on the XM4s is that apparently if you hold your right hand up to the right ear cup, it pauses the music so you can have conversations with people. And in addition to pausing the music, it also allows for that mic pass-through so you can better hear what's going on around you. I know that almost seems redundant because you already have the Speak to Chat feature, but what it does allow you to do is listen to announcements at places like the airport. Oh, two other things that I forgot to mention were one, you still have the touch controls on the side of the headphones, whether you like them or whether you don't like them, they're still there. And not only that, but Sony also added some more external mics on the headphones, so call quality should sound a little bit better. That's something that I haven't tested personally, but that's something that I definitely will test when I give these headphones a full review. Overall though, in the couple of minutes that I've had these headphones and tested them out, I've been really impressed. Now, are they a worthy upgrade over the XM3s? I would say so if you're willing to upgrade headphones and willing to spend another $350 on a new set of headphones. They're not like groundbreakingly different, but they do improve on some pain points that I had with the XM3s. So for me personally, as someone who wanted to upgrade to a newer pair of headphones, this was perfect. If you already have a pair of XM3s and you don't feel like spending the money though, or you want to buy a pair of XM3s now that they're on discount, that might actually be the way to go instead of grabbing a new pair of XM4s. But with that, we wrap up the unboxing of the Sony WH-1000XM4s. Now I would love to know your thoughts on these headphones and whether you're considering picking up a pair for yourself, so let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you're looking to grab a pair of these headphones for yourself, don't forget to stay tuned for the review, which is coming out in the next couple days, because once I've actually had a chance to try out these headphones for myself, I'll be really excited to tell you all the things that I love and don't love about these new headphones. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.